Hi JCS, this is the February 3rd version of the Parents Press. I'm here in our high school and middle school's library. 2 weeks ago I began to roll out a series of Parent Press videos regarding our financial system and its status. Over the past few weeks we've talked about the myth of the school having a deep well of reserves with plenty of cash and streets of gold, like the myth of El Dorado. We've talked about the myth of financial aid, that was last week, bringing in less than qualified students and destroying our school's culture, much like the myth of Superman and kryptonite. Today I want to address another myth, or maybe this is actually a belief that some people may have. The tooth fairy, as the belief goes, gives children a fair exchange of money for baby teeth. You know how it works. Kids put their baby teeth under their pillow and then wake up the next morning with a quarter or a dollar or whatever in exchange for the tooth fairy taking their baby teeth. Well, that belief about the tooth fairy is ludicrous, of course, and as far from the truth as can be. Some people have a similar belief about our faculty's pay. Here's a belief that's been shared with me by some parents on more than one occasion. JCS teachers are missionaries, so they should be willing to accept less than their peers in other schools. Or I've heard similarly, they should be willing to sacrifice financially because they have better students in their classroom compared to other schools. Does that shock you that this belief is held by some of our parents? Well, as I did with the financial aid myth, let me set the record straight about our teachers' salaries. First of all, our school board and administration acknowledge that our school atmosphere is different. It's more positive, we believe, than what can be found in other schools. We also acknowledge that this school is a ministry and that pay structures don't have to necessarily be aligned with other schools. As a result, we believe it acceptable to pay our faculty a little bit less than what they could make in other schools, as long as we're reasonably competitive in our pay. We want to make sure we keep costs down so we can keep tuition affordable. We believe our school is more attractive in many ways to faculty looking for employment. As such, the board set a target of getting our teachers' salaries to a minimum of 75% of what they could make in other local schools. That's 25% left over for the value of the positive atmosphere that we provide, along with the acceptance that we are in ministry for Christ's kingdom. However, our teachers are not anywhere near that 75% target. Let me give you an example. A newly certified teacher right out of college will make about 60% of their public school counterpart if they come to Jackson Christian. Our starting salary for a first-year teacher is $23,620. That's just above the poverty line for a family of four. Some of our faculty at the lower end of our salary schedule have to take advantage of social programs such as WIC and bridge cards and that sort of thing just to make ends meet. At the other end of the pay scale, our veteran and most experienced teachers with 20+ years experience and a master's degree make only about 47% of what they could be making in the local public schools. That's 47%, less than half of what they could make someplace else. Our most veteran and well-educated teachers make just over $31,000 each year. Unfortunately, because of factors beyond our control in the last few years, we have not been able to give raises to our teachers. They are still frozen in the 2009 and 10 wage salary schedule. While we've tried to keep our tuition increases minimal, other costs have increased and there simply has not been money to give raises to our faculty or our staff for that matter. The fact is, our teachers do accept less, much less than what they could make elsewhere. Here's the thing though, our faculty has stuck with us through these recent times because they love teaching here. They love your children and would probably stay here for less. They don't complain. They just keep doing what God has for them to do here. But they're not getting a fair exchange of dollars for their work. That's as mythical as the tooth fairy exchanging money for baby teeth. Our board and administration have a conviction that we must pay our faculty and staff a fair wage. Now, fair doesn't mean the same as what everyone else is getting, nor does it mean menial or subsistence levels. Be in prayer for your children's teachers. Be in prayer for our staff here. We don't have a magical tooth fairy that will come alongside us and exchange fair pay for our teachers' hard work. It's a myth. But we do have Jesus Christ. He is our provider, and He has never let us down, and I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that He's taken care of us. Thank you, and God bless you.